Get Gutsy, episode number 87 on There's Always a Way. Welcome to Get Gutsy. I'm your host, Jenny Fennig, and I am so excited to be on this journey with you. A cutting-edge show blending business and spirituality, Get Gutsy serves up a potent blend of stories, lessons, and tips to help you make a massive impact in the world through your soul's work and your inspired life. No more going it alone, no more excuses. The world needs more brave women saying yes to leadership. Are you with me? Good. Let's get gutsy now. Hey everybody, welcome back to Get Gutsy. Jenny here. Super excited to serve up a solo episode to you this week. Yeah, as you know, we kind of shifted our production schedule at the end of the summer, and we may shift it again as we get the fall underway. I'm just kind of in this transition point, to tell you the truth. I had to make some space in the summer to actually have a summer, hang out with my family, work on some projects, get some things off the ground, including my mastermind Glow. And now that we are back to school with the kids, I finally feel like I have some extra space. Today, as I record this episode, is the day that my middle child, Luke, starts school. And so I was thinking that's awesome. Now they're all back. As my daughter goes to daycare, my 2-year-old goes to daycare, my 5-year-old and 7-year-old are both in school. And as life is just so interesting, my oldest, Sean, who's 7, he's in 2nd grade. He started school last week. He came down with a very high fever yesterday. And so, alas, he did not go to school today. And so he's hanging out with me in the studio as I am recording this episode. He wants to say hi to everybody. Sean, you want to come over and just say hi? I told him no one's going to talk back because you all are going to be listening to this when it goes live. But he wants to say hello so you can hear his voice.
Oops.
Say hi.
Hi.
Say hi, my name is Sean.
I'm Sean.
How old are you, Sean?
7.
Awesome. How you feeling?
Good.
Okay. Thanks for
I don't know.
Feeling better?
Sort of good.
You're feeling better?
Yeah.
Okay, good. All right, honey. Thanks for being. I'm
Okay.
so glad you're here.
Bye.
Okay.
Now my mom's gonna talk.
That was perfect. Wasn't that fun? Okay, I'm so glad y'all got a chance to hear Sean. That's my boy. That's my 7-year-old. He's a ray of light. He's so curious, and I knew something was up yesterday when he. Shawnee, let's not bang things, okay? When he complained of being really cold, and it was warm yesterday, and he took a very long hot shower, and then my husband was home for that, and so I kind of got the tail end of that happening. And then he really wanted to go bowling with his brother while my daughter slept, and my husband is like a crazy Cleveland Browns fan, and so he needs just hours on Sunday to be in his football cave. And so I went to take them bowling, and I realized as he was sitting there, you know what, he's not, this ain't him. He's something's up. Felt his head, and I'm like, yeah, we got to go. He wanted to then go miniature golfing, and I said, no, I wouldn't be doing my job if I said yes to that request. So we actually got some ice cream because I thought, well, that'll be good for his fever, and then headed home for him to rest. And so he didn't go to school today, and you have to pivot. My husband and I were both planning to go to my son Luke's first day of school festivities. They do like an hour where the parent stays in the class with the child, and then there's this wonderful potluck picnic with all the early childhood families. But instead of both of us going, my husband went, and I'm here with my son Sean. Kate's at daycare, and here we go. I told Sean I have some things that have to get done today, Sean, and so you can color, you can do some needle felting, you can lay down on the couch, you can just relax. Just this is what it is. And so he's been doing that. He's been doing the best job that he can to just relax, which isn't always easy for a 7-year-old boy who wants to run around and do stuff. So anyway, I wanted to create this episode for you because it's important to me that we're consistent with you on our production schedule. Consistency and persistence are certainly a huge piece of your success in growing your spiritual online business. And that's why the theme of today's episode is so spot on for you. The theme is there's always a way. Boom. There's always a way. There's a great quote by Napoleon Hill. It goes like this: patience, persistence, and perspiration make an unbeatable combination for success. Here's what's up. Here's what I know. I know there is something that you really want right now. More clients, to launch your podcast, to launch an online course, to fill your mastermind, a partnership with a fabulous company, a baby, romance, to travel the world. What I also know is this: there is always a way. It's very easy to give up at the first roadblock or disappointment. Many give up even before they get started. I've seen it all in my role as coach, teacher, guide, truth teller. Persistence is the key. As a producer of conferences back in my corporate days, I used to create conferences with up to 100 speakers over a 3-day period. It was my job to book those speakers. To get that number of speakers to commit, I'd need to invite around 500 potential speakers to take the stage. I didn't pay these speakers nor their travel expenses, so I didn't have that to go on. I did have a budget, though, for some big-name professional keynote speakers like Tony Robbins, Rudy Giuliani, Colin Powell, Malcolm Gladwell. Those speakers were a different story, of course. So in my quest to produce this conference, all I had to go on was my ambition and the ambition of those whom I was inviting, because I knew the speaking engagement would be a boon for their career. Still, 100 speakers was tough to pull off, especially because I needed a commitment about 6 months prior to the conference, and I needed a written description of what they'd talk about. I usually crafted this for them and got their approval, but even just getting the approval and getting that done, I mean, all these pieces were time intensive and required just undying commitment. My mantra in order to pull this off was to walk the fine line between persistence and annoyance. It was my job to pull this off. And I wouldn't let anything stop me, because honestly, if I would have been fired. It was that simple. There was always a way to create an amazing finished product. There was always a way to top what I had done the year prior in that job. My hunger and curiosity fueled me. As a result, I was one of the most profitable producers on my team, and I received a cut of profits from my conferences, which was awesome. I'm thankful for that job because it taught me how to financially think like an entrepreneur. An example of that, a question I would ask myself is, how will this decision impact the bottom line? Bill Bradley has a great quote that I found as I was preparing for this episode. It goes like this: ambition is the path to success. Persistence is the vehicle you arrive in. How about you, dear listener? What moment from your past has paved the way for this very moment in time? When have you proven that you have what it takes to rise above any obstacle that comes into your path? Don't sell yourself short here. I know that you are something fierce because you're listening to this podcast, Get Gutsy. Listen, there will always be roadblocks on your journey as you build your business. And I have found that success often comes with twists and turns. It's rarely a straight line. It's rarely without challenges or a few surprises. Such is life. Such is the beauty of life. I was reminded of this over the past few weeks during the launch of my mastermind, Glow. Although this was my 6th time leading a mastermind, I have always found the enrollment process to be an interesting time. It has never gone the exact way I think it will. In the moment that this is going on, this can feel terrifying. But when you get to the other side of the process and you look back, it's actually quite hilarious and totally makes sense. You have to trust the divinity of it all. You must have faith that it's all working out even better than you can imagine. And you have to commit to being a leader during the enrollment process. You can't give up, you can't let up. You also must know that there are lots of emotions at play, especially when you launch a high-level mastermind or a high-level offer. Because when you are making an invitation for a high-ticket experience, this is when even the most confident candidates freak out. Let me tell you what happens. Many disqualify themselves straight out of the gate and don't even apply. Others apply and then don't take the next step to book a conversation with me or with you or whoever it is that's offering up this experience. A handful give you a verbal commitment and say, yes, I'm moving forward, and then fall off the face of the earth. And then the right people who are meant to be in the sacred container at this exact moment in time apply, say yes, and commit. Having enrollment conversations with prospects who see the value of what you offer is so fun. There's no selling involved. No resistance. Simply two wise souls saying, you're the answer to my prayers. Let's do this together. Enrollment conversations have led to huge paydays for my company, as well as the opportunity to help our beautiful clients grow. And that is our mission, to help you grow your spiritual online business in the world. In fact, enrollment conversations are a big factor why company sales are up 74% this year as compared to this time last year. I am reminded of this statistic every time I log into our CRM system. CRM stands for Customer Relationship Management, or an email system. This percentage continues to increase as we tighten up our operation and help more people. It's really exciting. Listen, if you're a coach, a creative, or a healer, and you want my help closing more sales through enrollment conversations, you definitely want to come to my online workshop on this. It's coming up really soon, and you can find out more and sign up at jennyfenig.com/sales. That's jennyfenig.com/sales. When you believe that there is always a way to do, be, and have anything you want, then you will attract prospects, partners, and friends who vibe the same way. And this is a good thing. Don't give up on your dreams. They were entrusted to you for a reason. It's really funny. As I was preparing today's episode, I got an email from the universe, also known as the good people at tut.com. And if you don't yet subscribe to emails from tut.com, I suggest that you do. I've been subscribing to their emails for a long time. I actually took a went on retreat with Mike Dooley, who was the founder. He's the visionary behind tut.com. I went to a retreat led by him at Kripalu many years back, actually, when my middle child, Luke, was only a few months old. My mother actually had him there. Did she have him there? No, it could have been. I had to actually bring him on the last day of the retreat because I couldn't get like a sitter, and everyone loved him anyway. So he was at Mike Dooley's retreat too. Hopefully, I think that soaked in because he's very positive and optimistic. Yeah, Luke was there. So here's what the email from tut.com said today, literally this morning. And it's cool because they customize it with your name sometimes. It's Jenny, never compromise a dream. Sure, take a step back, regroup, go bowling, but never compromise a dream. Ciao, the universe. So I mentioned at the beginning of this episode, we went bowling yesterday. So yeah, it was so funny that I took my boys bowling yesterday because I haven't done that in a long time. My husband takes them all the time, but I don't as often. It's like their thing that they do. So that email really cracked me up. Like the universe totally knows what's up. Oh yeah. You just got to find those things that crack you up in life because otherwise things just feel way too serious. So find those things that bring a smile to your face and keep you going on your journey. The point is this. Don't compromise your vision, your values, your dreams. There is always a way. You can find the money, you can find the solution, you can attract the clients, you can launch your course, you can grow your tribe, you can write your book, you can build your dream home, you can manifest the miracles. Another awesome quote to round out this episode by Woody Hayes. Paralyze resistance with persistence. Be persistent. Be persistent. That's one of the crucial pieces of my success, persistence. I keep showing up. I don't give up. I won't back down. My message for you, stop complaining, stop whining, stop drowning in a sea of excuses. Start breathing life into your dreams and never stop. Never stop breathing life into your dreams. There is always, always, always a way. This is Jenny Fenig sending you so much love, light, and faith as you get gutsy. I will see you next time.
Hey, this is John Lee Dumas of EO Fire, and you're listening to Get Gutsy with Jenny Fenig. Gutsy leaders unite and ignite.
I hope you enjoyed this episode of Get Gutsy as much as I enjoyed creating it for you. Are you responsible for leading and growing your spiritual business? If so, I have a free tool for you that will help you spread your message like wildfire. It's called the Sacred Marketing Puzzle, and it's a one-page PDF guide that simplifies the often mysterious and confusing world of marketing. When you use sacred marketing tools to amplify your message, you'll provide huge value to your tribe and grow your business. What are you waiting for? Go to jennyfenig.com/puzzle to get yours instantly. That's jennyfenig.com/puzzle. Gutsy leaders, unite.